The film begins with Jared and his wife Carrie embarking on a weekend trip to a luxurious yet isolated mountain lodge in the heart of the Rocky Mountains. Jared, a restaurateur, reluctantly agrees to take time off from his demanding work life for the sake of their marriage. Carrie, who won the trip through a contest, hopes this weekend will strengthen their strained relationship. As they arrive at the lodge, they notice strange signs: no staff to greet them, no other guests, and no cell service. The lodge is pristine and fully stocked, but eerily empty. While Jared dismisses these oddities, Carrie feels unsettled. Unlikely reunion. Soon, Jared and Carrie encounter Wes Wong and his sister Lizzie, who also arrived at the lodge unexpectedly. Wes, a travel writer, was invited under the pretense of reviewing the lodge for a luxury magazine, while Lizzie tagged along for the experience. As they explore the lodge, they are joined by more unexpected visitors: Harrison, a former friend of Jared's, and Rayane, another figure from their shared college past. It becomes clear that all of them share a connection. They were part of the same college group a decade ago. What was initially a light-hearted reunion becomes tense as unresolved conflicts and memories from their past resurface. Locked in and unearthing the past. As the group tries to make sense of their unexpected gathering, they discover that the lodge's gates have been locked, preventing them from leaving. With no phone service and no way to drive out, they realize they are trapped. Tensions rise as suspicions about the nature of their predicament grow. Jared, Carrie, and the others begin to suspect that their reunion is not coincidental. During dinner, Carrie notices cracks in Jared's confident facade. A gas leak causes a minor explosion in the kitchen, nearly injuring Jared. This event, coupled with the locked gates, intensifies the sense of danger. Lizzie discovers old maps in the basement, hinting at alternate routes out of the property. However, they decide to stay until morning to avoid the dangers of venturing into the wilderness at night. The ghost of Ashley, secrets revealed. Around a fireplace, the group recounts memories of their college days, leading to a haunting revelation about a tragedy that binds them all. They mention Ashley, a mutual friend who disappeared 10 years ago during a hiking trip. Ashley's fate has always been a source of guilt and tension among the group. Her body was never found, and she was presumed dead after an exhaustive but fruitless search. As the discussion deepens, Carrie confronts Jared, sensing that he is withholding crucial details about Ashley's disappearance. Jared finally admits that Ashley's disappearance was linked to a game their group used to play called One Loser. The game involved increasingly risky challenges, with the loser being dared to complete extreme tasks. On the night of Ashley's disappearance, she lost and was dared to spend the night alone in the woods, a decision that led to her vanishing. Guilt and paranoia. The group's decision to lie about the events of Ashley's disappearance resurfaces, revealing their fear of being held responsible for her death. They fabricated a story for the authorities, claiming Ashley had gone hiking alone early in the morning. The weight of this lie has fractured their friendships and haunted them for years. As the night progresses, paranoia sets in. The group suspects that their entrapment in the lodge may be orchestrated by someone seeking revenge for Ashley's death, possibly Ashley's mother, Sandra, who distanced herself from the group after her daughter's disappearance. They also consider the possibility that one of them might be behind the events, seeking to expose the others or exact retribution. The search for truth. Determined to find answers, Lizzie and Wes explore the lodge's basement, uncovering cryptic clues that suggest someone has been monitoring them. They find a phone connected to a landline but discover it has been tampered with. Meanwhile, Carrie and Jared's marriage is tested as Jared struggles to explain why he kept the truth about Ashley hidden for so long. The group begins to turn on one another, with accusations flying and old wounds reopening. Harrison is accused of harboring unresolved feelings for Ashley, while others point fingers at Jared for instigating the game that led to her disappearance. Lizzie speculates that Ashley's disappearance may not have been accidental, planting seeds of doubt about everyone's involvement. Act 5, the final confrontation. As morning approaches, the group decides to confront their fears and investigate the surrounding area for a way out. They use the map Lizzie found to locate an old service road but encounter more obstacles. The path is overgrown, and the forest feels foreboding. They hear strange noises and find signs that someone has been watching them, such as footprints leading toward the lodge. Back at the lodge, tensions culminate in a chilling discovery: a video recording of their final night with Ashley, showing her reluctantly leaving for the woods as part of the dare. The footage, which none of them remember recording, ends abruptly, leaving them with more questions than answers. Resolution, justice, or vengeance? The climax occurs when the group is confronted by a masked figure who reveals themselves to be Sandra, Ashley's mother. Sandra orchestrated the reunion to force the group to confront their guilt and take responsibility for their actions. She accuses them of negligence and cowardice, blaming their game for her daughter's death. Sandra's confrontation forces each member of the group to reckon with their role in Ashley's fate. Jared, in particular, breaks down, expressing deep remorse for his actions and acknowledging the pain he caused. Sandra reveals that she does not seek revenge but closure, demanding that the group publicly confess their role in Ashley's disappearance. In the film's final moments, the group makes a collective decision to honor Sandra's request. They leave the lodge, each profoundly changed by the experience. Jared and Carrie reconcile, strengthened by the truth, while the others find ways to atone for their past actions. Themes and symbolism. The burden of guilt. The film explores how guilt shapes relationships and decisions. Each character carries their own version of guilt, which influences their behavior and their interactions with one another. Reckoning with the past. The story underscores the importance of facing past mistakes and accepting accountability. The group's shared history with Ashley serves as both a bond and a source of tension. Trust and betrayal. The dynamics within the group reveal how trust can be eroded by secrets and lies. The film examines the fragility of friendships and relationships when trust is broken. Nature as a character. The Rocky Mountains serve as more than a backdrop, they symbolize isolation, danger, and the unknown. The harsh environment mirrors the group's internal struggles and the consequences of their actions. Jared, the catalyst of conflict. Jared's character embodies the central conflict of the film. Initially, he is portrayed as a workaholic husband trying to reconnect with his wife, but his deeper layers of guilt and denial are revealed as the story progresses. Jared's pivotal role in the group's ill-fated Game 1 loser makes him the de facto leader during the tragedy of Ashley's disappearance, a responsibility he has avoided for years. As the group unravels their shared history, Jared is forced to face the consequences of his actions. His confession about his role in Ashley's fate and his subsequent remorse are pivotal to the film's emotional resolution. His journey is one of acknowledgement, growth, and atonement, culminating in his decision to take public responsibility alongside the group. Carrie, the outsider's perspective. Carrie provides a unique lens into the group's dynamic. As Jared's wife, she has no direct connection to Ashley's disappearance, which allows her to observe the unfolding drama with a mix of skepticism and empathy. Carrie serves as a moral compass for Jared, encouraging him to confront his past and make amends. Her growing frustration with Jared's evasiveness about Ashley's death creates tension in their marriage, but her unwavering support during the group's most harrowing moments showcases her strength and resolve. By the film's end, Carrie becomes a symbol of hope and reconciliation, demonstrating that healing is possible through honesty and vulnerability. Sandra, Ashley's mother, the avenger or healer. Sandra's presence looms over the narrative as both a source of fear and a catalyst for resolution. Her orchestration of the group's entrapment in the lodge highlights her desperation for answers and closure. Sandra's motives blur the line between vengeance and justice, creating a morally complex antagonist who forces the audience to question the ethics of her actions. Her confrontation with the group is both cathartic and haunting. Sandra's demand for accountability challenges the group to confront their own moral failings, leading to a transformative moment for each character. By choosing not to exact physical revenge, Sandra emphasizes the importance of truth and public acknowledgement over personal retribution. Wes and Lizzie, the searchers. Wes and Lizzie, as siblings, add an additional layer of complexity to the group dynamic. Wes's role as a travel writer provides him with a pragmatic and investigative mindset, while Lizzie's resourcefulness and curiosity make her instrumental in uncovering the lodge's secrets. Lizzie's theory that Ashley's disappearance may have been intentional, either a choice by Ashley to escape the group or foul play by an unknown party, adds suspense and ambiguity to the narrative. Together, Wes and Lizzie represent the drive to uncover the truth, even when it is painful. Harrison and Rayane, the broken friends. Harrison and Rayane reflect the fractured friendships within the group. Harrison's unresolved feelings for Ashley create tension with Jared, while Rayane's aloof demeanor hides her own guilt and insecurities. Both characters struggle with their complicity in the events that led to Ashley's disappearance, offering different perspectives on grief and accountability. Their individual arcs contribute to the film's broader themes of redemption and forgiveness, as they too must confront their roles in Ashley's fate and work toward making amends. Resolution, a path forward. The final scenes of the film depict the group leaving the lodge, profoundly changed by their experience. Jared and Carrie's relationship is stronger, built on a foundation of honesty and mutual support. Wes and Lizzie resume their work as writers, using their platform to explore themes of accountability and redemption. Harrison and Rayane seek professional help to process their guilt, while Sandra finds solace in the group's decision to publicly confess their role in Ashley's disappearance. The film closes with a montage of the group's televised confession, juxtaposed with scenes of Sandra visiting Ashley's memorial in the mountains. This powerful ending reinforces the film's message about the importance of truth and the healing power of collective responsibility. Conclusion, a riveting and thought-provoking thriller. Trapped in the Rocky Mountains is a masterfully crafted psychological thriller that combines suspense, drama, and emotional depth. Its intricate plot and complex characters keep viewers engaged, while its exploration of guilt, redemption, and human connection leaves a lasting impact. By forcing its characters to confront their darkest secrets, the film delivers a powerful message about the cost of avoiding the truth and the possibility of healing through accountability and forgiveness. With its stunning cinematography, compelling performances, and poignant themes, Trapped in the Rocky Mountains stands out as a gripping and thought-provoking cinematic experience. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.